Some of them got shoes on. A lot of them don't.
To see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Morning, my peoples. It's your boy. Salute to all my family. Salute to all my friends, salute to all my supporters, and salute to all my detractors too, y'all. For real, y'all. We finna have a good old class this morning, y'all. We finna talk about why celebrating mediocre accomplishments lead to entitlement. And I understand, guys, I understand. My content is for people that want to live above and beyond. Not everybody, I know, I'm aware, and I do know not everybody want to live above and beyond. A lot of y'all content with how y'all living. Y'all get y'all little check on Friday. You broke by Tuesday. You strap in. You struggle till Friday. You go partying. You pop. You know what I mean? You only party on Friday and Saturday. I understand that. I was there, so I understand that too. Y'all don't be wanting to hear my content. Y'all good. So I understand that. Do know that. When I get up here and I start talking my shit, I know who for me and I know who not for me. Trust and believe, yo. So it ain't no fooling me. I told y'all everything is scripted. Everything is thought out. Everything well thought out. I don't just jump on here with feelings. I jump on here with facts. But in any event, that's what we finna talk about, because that's the biggest problem that we have right now. One of the biggest problems. We got a lot of problems, but entitlement. Now, I mean, I want y'all to look up the word entitlement. What is it? I'm gonna give y'all the raw definition. Entitlement is when you feel other people's shit or somebody else gotta give you something, or you deserve something that you did not work for. You cannot afford. You did no research for. You know, that's entitlement. When you feel that you deserve something that you just did not work for. You did harder. And it's a lot of folks. So we're gonna stop the cap today, this morning. We're gonna stop the cap this morning. It's a lot of people feel entitled, B. Men and women. Women feel entitled. I deserve a good man, and they don't have no relationship skills, teamwork skills, communication skills. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they're a bad person. I'm not saying anybody is a bad person. But what I am saying is a lot of so-called good people lack basic fundamental skills. So if you lack those fundamental skills, you're not as good of a person as you pretend to be or as you think you are. And that's what frustrates you. That's what frustrates you, because everybody wants somebody that praise them and that honor them. And don't miss me with the bullshit. You do. Everybody want to be noticed. Everybody wants some sort of attention. You know what I mean? It's normal. It's natural. And when you ain't getting it, but you put yourself so high, that, you see, when your reality don't match your expectations, that lead to depression. We went over that. Yeah, I mean, again, for the folks that just don't want to live above and beyond, y'all can click off my video right now. You don't got to sit here and watch. Ain't nothing going to happen entertaining. Only thing going to happen is a whole lot of education. Because y'all sit here and y'all run the social media looking for what y'all call motivation, but it'd be a whole bunch of cat. It'd be a whole bunch of dumb shit that got us in the hole that we in today. I'm having a good morning too, y'all. Thanks. I'm on my way to the warehouse right now. I'm on my way to Connecticut. So when we make the cutover from the Bronx, Yonkers to Connecticut, we may get cut off for a bit, but I'm going to stay on and y'all stay on. All right, though, but let's get back to it. You got to understand, guys, right? Entitlement, right, is for the lazy. When you don't want to do no work, you're going to feel entitled to other people's shit, bro. And this comes from celebrating mediocre accomplishments, all right? Now, I put a post up the other day about the graduating class. And one of my good peoples, they told me, yo, you should elaborate more on that, because I didn't think of it that way. But when you said it, now it got me thinking. So for those of you that did not see the post, I put just what the title is, all right? We send these kids to school to graduate, right? So graduating is not the end-all, be-alls. That's not the ultimate prize at the end of the day, right? The ultimate prize at the end of the day, for black people, white people, Asian people, Spanish people, it don't matter. Because I know y'all love to throw that dumb shit in there. For everybody is to escape poverty. All right? Do you know where I'm going? Do you see where I'm going? Do you see? I'm not saying not to celebrate when you accomplish something, right? Because this is why we have long-term goals and we have short-term goals, right? If the short-term goals, that's graduating. Graduating is a short-term goal because you go to school to graduate. Understand that, right? So graduating is a short-term goal. We wouldn't have things called long-term and short-term goals if we get to celebrate the short-term goals. Get where I'm going? You celebrate your long-term goals. Your long-term goal is what you gonna do with that education now that you have it. You graduated. Now what's next? You get your degree, your bachelor's, your master's, you open up a business. Now you are on to your long-term goal. Now you celebrate like a motherfucker. Now you get to celebrate like a motherfucker. You get to lose your absolute mind. But if you lose your absolute mind on the short-term goal, you're not going to be inspired enough to complete the long-term goal. That's where the entitlement come in at. Do that make sense, guys? Did I deliver it? How is my delivery? I know it's a little sassy because I love topics like this, because so many of our people need to be aware more of this type of information, not the stupid information that's been given, floating around our community for years. This is the real deal information. Do you guys get that we have short-term and long-term goals? And do you get you don't celebrate both? You don't. You celebrate the long-term goal. When you accomplish a long-term goal, then it's worth your while to celebrate. Celebrating your short-term goals grows complacent. All right? Understand. What you mean by that? I could break it down a little bit more. Let me break it down a little bit more. There is people, when I graduated, right? When I graduated from class, what was that? That was back in what, 90 fucking, no, what was that, 2001? Well, y'all get it. Back when I graduated, right? There was kids that popped out with limos and motherfuckers rented mansions and had big old parties and all types of shit. Man, 5 years later, them motherfuckers is in front of the store asking me for Lucy's, bust downs to Lucy's. All because they celebrated their short-term goal crazy hard. Crazy hard. You see, do you get that? Do you guys get, am I making sense? And I'm not here to rain on nobody parade. Understand, because I got 2 daughters, and one of my daughters graduated 2 years ago, college. She graduated, she there, you know what I mean? No debt, came out that motherfucker, no debt, and all that, you know what I mean? And she did, and we celebrated a little something, nothing big, because I don't raise my kids like that. Now, when she opened her business, and she starts selling y'all all that fake hair that y'all love, that's when me and her gonna celebrate, boy. What? We gonna buy a helicopter. She gonna pop out the helicopter and all of that. Your word. Her cousins and all that did their damn thing. We gonna show our ass when we cut that red tape, because that's the goal. The goal is to open up a business. The long-term goal for them is to open up a business and create something that they can leave for their kids, because I have created something that I can leave for them. So now they got to keep it going. Since I broke the generational curse by getting rid of all that old garbage that y'all need to get rid of, now they're able to keep it going. Keep it going in a positive way, not the dumb shit, not to keep the having babies and bringing babies into the world and don't have shit for them and all that. No. That won't be us. That won't be us, because we don't celebrate. That's another thing y'all celebrate. Y'all go hard for these babies. These baby showers be elaborate. You check back with the relationship 3 years later, they ain't even together no more. They is not even together no more. Celebrating regular accomplishments lead to entitlement. That's what we're talking about today, guys. Stop me when I'm wrong. Yo, salute to everybody watching it. Salute to everybody listening. Salute to everybody that's like, oh my God, he's right. Yeah. I don't think I know everything. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just be reading and I just be getting to the information. And I'm not a punk. I will share it. I'm not going to sit with this information. How could a person that know all this sit there and not share it with his people? You know what I mean? Keep celebrating them bum-ass accomplishments. Y'all, do y'all celebrate waking up? I know we say our prayers to God. That's a whole totally different topic. That's a whole totally different story. But do you celebrate waking up? Right? No, you don't celebrate waking up, because that's what God wanted you to do that morning. He wanted you to wake up. You woke up and you get to it. Then stop having these kids, and really for the parents, because it's going to be on the parents, because y'all be keeping this shit going. Y'all's the reason why all these grown-ups are entitled. Y'all forget that grown-ups were once children before. Now that the grown-ups are children, the adults now that the children are grown-ups, those that raised those children got their hands in their pocket like they ain't do nothing. But that's where the entitlement start. That's where the entitlement start, right there, bro. Celebrating bullshit. You know what I mean? celebrating mediocre accomplishments. You got to stop that. Salute, red carpet. Lawrence, what's going on, my guy? Yellow tape. Salute, my guy. We in the building this morning, man. We're in the building this morning. I woke up with a thing or two on my mind, y'all. Because a lot of people walking around here and they really, really, really feel in their heart that they deserve something that they did not earn. They did not work for. And you already know what's going to happen. When they get it, if they get it, because they're gonna find a way. Nowadays, people is finding ways to swindle and manipulate themselves into getting things that they did not work for, cannot afford, cannot manage. You know what I mean? And what you cannot manage, you cannot keep. This is why I tell all of y'all. Y'all know y'all do not really, really like my content because it's slack. But I tell all of y'all, get to some therapy, y'all. I did. Get to some therapy, y'all. Y'all got to start learning how to manage your emotions. That's what therapy gonna teach y'all. Therapy gonna teach you how to manage your emotions. Until you're able to manage your emotions, you're not gonna be able to intake any kind of information like this. Any kind of information. And this is the information that's gonna help you win. Yeah, and gonna have you stop looking stupid out here. Remember, I'm your big bro. I told y'all I would never have y'all looking crazy out here. If you call yourself a sister of mine, then you ain't got to worry about looking crazy. If you're a brother of mine, I'll never have you out here looking crazy. You know what I mean? Go see about yourself. Get up off the internet, y'all. Get up off the internet. Get up off this shit. A lot of y'all is not on here making money. Y'all on here just fucking y'all brain up. Women and men on here fucking your brain up. The men, y'all so sexually heightened, y'all sexually, y'all see, oh my God, all on here is titties and ass. Titties and ass. So y'all niggas is so desensitized to oh man, it's just fucking yourself up, man. It's like watching a porno all day. Like, log off, guys. If you're not making money on these apps, log off. Sisters, this is the tool that got y'all bugging. This is the number one tool that got y'all bugging. I do not advise any female to be on social media like that. Salute to all the women that get on here, check, they see their loved ones, they see their friends, they get the fuck off, go to work, go back into reality, chill, get to some new information, then come back, check. Salute to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs, because social media is crazy. And it's some of y'all women is on this shit all day long. All day long, and it's just unhealthy for y'all, and you can see it. Like, and then it's the women that wear your heart on your sleeve, so you put exactly what you feel, how you feel, what you thinking, and it doesn't look good. Some of y'all look good, y'all. Alright. Soon as you hit that send button, never mind, and then you start talking out your side of your neck. And then the next post contradicts the post you just posted, and it's fucking y'all all up. It's fucking y'all up. It is fucking y'all up. Social media, ladies, y'all got to get off and start setting goals. That's the problem. Getting back to our topic today. Short-term goals and long-term goals. Y'all need to start setting some long-term goals and short-term goals. You know what I mean? Remember, don't celebrate hard on the short-term goals, because then what you're going to do when you accomplish a long-term goal? You know what I mean? You make the long-term goal not worth celebrating when you accomplish, when you celebrate so hard on a small accomplishment, on a short-term goal. You know what I mean? Set goals, y'all. Y'all set desires. Y'all wake up and start setting desires and shit. Set goals, man. Set goals. And you ain't got to be cold about it. Oh, I'm doing me and I'm by myself, and nobody give a fuck about all that. Are you winning? Are you winning, man? Are you okay? Really, like in reality, fuck this internet. Are you okay? You're not. So stop it, yo. All you gotta do is slow down, log off, get to some therapy. If you you can afford therapy. If you get Medicaid, you can go to therapy now with Medicaid, y'all. So stop it. Stop the fucking cap. Stop the motherfucking cap. And if you don't got Medicaid and you can't afford therapy, you can always inbox me and stop being so fucking dumb. So what? We know each other. We are not the same. I done told you. While you was taking in all that entertainment, I was educating myself. So we are not the same. I don't give a fuck what school we went to together. I don't give a fuck what school playground we played on together. I don't give a fuck what you saw me do. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Listen, from the time you saw that, I've been educating myself. What have you been doing? So don't be shy. Hit me up. There is strangers. There's people that did not play ball with me. There's people that did not go to my school that hit me up and get their mind right and go out there and win. So don't be one of those that, oh, I know him, and then go out there and lose. Like, what's up? What's up? You know what I mean? And family. It'll be in your salute to my cousin. You already know who you are, Nisha. What up? Salute to my cousin Niche. Family, don't ever be dumb, yo. You are my family, so you have no reason not to step out, reach out, and be like, yo, cousin, da-da-da. You know what I mean? I know how they raise us in the black community of business. I don't want people to know my business. Nigga, your business is bad, poor mental health. Your business is bad choices and decisions. So fuck you mean your business. People see your business. You're losing, all right? And your cousin is winning, all right? So don't be dumb. If you're a family member and you got something, you got a problem or you need some information, you know what I mean? Don't be scared, yo. Don't be scared. Hit me, call me. Y'all got my number, call me. Not go to anybody, yo. Salute to all y'all, too. Remember, the 3 B's, my lady, my female family members, the 3 B's, my youngins. Boys bring babies. Remember that. So don't play dumb. Little cousins, cousins and daughters. Well, my daughters, they write my scripts. They write my scripts, but cousins, don't. Boys bring babies. Understand that. Have your shit together, boy. A lot of mothers raise they boys to be punks. It's a lot of saying. It's no more. Listen, that family structure that they show in the movies and them Tyler Perry movies, that shit bullshit. There's no more of that. There's no more of that. All right? Boys bring babies. All right? I'm telling you that. And I'm a man. I'm a boy. And you know what I mean? I'm keeping it real. Y'all at that age. And we like raw, unprotected, you know what? We love raw, unprotected fish hole. If you give it, we gonna take it. It is what it is. They don't talk this. And this how you gotta talk to these kids. Y'all be thinking these kids is too dumb. They smarter than y'all. They smarter than us. These kids smarter than us. This new batch of motherfuckers, they smarter than us, boy. You got to talk to them. You got to communicate. Don't keep that generational curse going. You got to talk to them. Ladies, boys like raw fish hole. And y'all the owners of that. A boy can't get that. A boy can't give himself that. A boy can't give himself that. A boy can't make you a single mother. You make you a single mother if you give him that. Understand that. I need y'all to come on now. I need y'all up. Stay up with me. Y'all know them songs. Y'all know them songs. Y'all know them lyrics of them songs. Y'all better know this information. That's how I talk to my daughters, though, y'all. That's how I talk to my kids, so don't feel offended. You know what I mean? Don't feel offended. We all adults. We all adults, and ain't nobody perfect. It's not about being perfect. It's about being 100% honest. That's what we're talking about, 100% honest. Be honest. Stop celebrating mediocre accomplishments, y'all.
Wow. Some of them got shoes on. A lot of them don't.
Stop doing that. Stop. We go to school to graduate. That's why we get the fuck up in the morning and go to that building and, you know what I mean, read the books and do all that. You know what I mean? Is it that so many drop out in our community that now just graduating is the fucking long-term goal? So now we done made graduating a long-term goal now. You know what I mean? Come on, we celebrate like if we motherfucking opened up a business. We can't do that, y'all. We can't do that. We can't do that. Because this is why 3 years later, that motherfucker is looking for a job on their mama couch, getting kicked out, pregnant, you know what I mean? But we just celebrated like if we won the NBA Finals, though. We just celebrated like we won the NBA Finals. Now we in poverty still. Now we got debt on debt. Now we got all types of crazy shit going on. Y'all gotta know what your long-term goals are from what your short-term goals are. Y'all gotta know the difference between the long-term and the short-term goal, bro. Or y'all gonna be out here looking crazy. Ayana, she graduated. I got my second daughter. She graduate next Tuesday. We're going to do a little something. We're going to probably go out to eat. Nothing big, though. Like I tell you, I have these kids, you know what I mean? I have these kids, so I know. I'm not speaking from an inexperienced angle or an emotional. Nah. If you want to keep the fire lit under them, then you got to manage how you celebrate with them, yo. You can't be celebrating for weak shit, bro. Nah. And fathers, y'all got to put this information into your family structure, bro. I know some of y'all got some hell of a baby mothers that just don't listen. They hard-headed. Every fucking year they want to throw this child a party, a birthday party. Why is we throwing kids birthday parties every year? Why are we acting like these kids are desperate for vacations and all types of shit? Like, y'all better save y'all money for the long-term goal. The long-term goal is for that kid to open a business and for that kid to be successful, more successful than you. You know what I mean? If that's the long-term goal, then why are we wasting money on short-term stupid shit? These kids don't remember no birthday party. They probably remember one birthday, 16. They might remember their third birthday, but they don't remember all of these birthdays. But every year, y'all with some female that want to throw a birthday party, bro. Because everybody is doing it. That's what everybody do. We got to do better, y'all. We got to stop doing what everybody do. We got to get to the information that everybody don't got, and we'll do better. We'll get what everybody magically don't have. See, not a lot of people have what I have. Not a lot of people have that. Not a lot of people have that. Covered in the cloth. Not a lot of people have that. because not a lot of people want to be educated. They rather be entertained. You know what I mean? But I'm here. I'm in Connecticut. About to get off on exit 3 for those of y'all in CT. Y'all know what exit that is. Exit 3. You know what I mean? On my way to Greenwich. Whole different vibe. Like this community, Greenwich, this vibe is totally different. This is what you call a community. You know what I mean? Coming from where I just came from, ain't no community there. Just a bunch of people trying to outdo each other. Just a bunch of people trying to show off for each other. And none of them got information. So it's like, let's see who could be the richest poor person. Let's see who's the coolest poor person. You know what I mean? The goal is to escape poverty, y'all. The goal is to escape poverty, and this can be done. I'm gonna be poor forever. I'm gonna be struggling forever. I'm gonna be weak. You ain't got to do that. You ain't gonna be that forever if you get to some new information and if you stay disciplined. That's all it really is. Y'all like discipline. And focus. Yo. We got 27 of them. Like I was saying, we got 27 of them suckers, y'all. And that was that cutoff that I was telling you that it always happened, no matter where I'm at. Once I get to Connecticut, it cut right off. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got 24 to 27 emotions and feelings, guys, that we got to learn how to manage. We have to learn how to manage it. This is why I said the therapy is important, because therapy going to teach you how to manage your emotions, right? Because when you manage your emotions, then you can intake new information. You can see things from different perspectives. Right now, you have a single-minded, I call it a single mama raised perspective, where you see things from one point of view, and your stubbornness to keep and continue to see it from that point of view is what got you fucked up in the game, and that's why you fail it. You know what I mean? Because there's several different ways to win at life. And if you keep trying to chip at the tree, it's several different ways to cut down the tree, right? But you chipping at the tree one way and one way only, and you refuse to try any other ways to put down that tree. And it's not because you dumb, totally. It's just because you stubborn and you weren't taught how to learn. See, school taught you how to obey. School didn't teach you how to actually learn something, which means read with the intentions on applying what you read. You know what I mean? Y'all read, then answer the questions. Read, then answer questions. Find the answers in the passage, then answer the questions. Get your little A, and yay, celebrate your little mediocre accomplishments, and then leave school. Think just because you graduated school, you know everything and you're smart, but school ain't teach you nothing that life have to offer you. That's something you gonna have to figure out on your own. See, that's the difference between school and real life. Because in real life, ain't nobody holding your hand. Like, all right, y'all, time to go to the next period. All right, this period is science, so we're gonna do science. All right, y'all, time to go to the next period. This period is math, so we're gonna do math. All right, it's recess time. Y'all can play now. I mean, you don't got that in real life. In real life, you wake up in the morning, and if you don't got a job, you better go get you one. And when you get to that job, you'll have your boss telling you what to do. But then after that job, after you clock out, you go home. Who's telling you what to do? Nobody. You got to figure it out on your own in real life. And that's where the learning how to learn going to come in, y'all. You're going to have to learn how to learn. You're going to have to. And that's our drive this morning, y'all. So like, share, subscribe. I definitely swing this on over to YouTube for those.
From Harlem, New York. Put your cigarettes out and pull your pants yourself. Put your hands together. Mr. Good.